All right, so I'm actually like really happy at this very moment because I get to clean, and not just clean but clean up. We're moving on to better things. I've already actually decided that a lot of the stuff that is in this room is gonna most likely stay in this room, either for somebody else or just, whatever. I personally don't want it because I'm cutting the cord here. I'm starting over fresh. I don't want anything that reminds me of, oh, I was here. I think the memory's already been there. I personally would not want anything from this place. Nothing negative. It's just a piece, thing. I think I did this for about 5 months, and it's in my brain. I'm gonna remember this place. I personally just don't want anything from here. Even though it made me warm. It kept me, not made me warm, but it kept me warm. It kept me out of the rain, and it kept me, with a roof over my head. But there's something when I don't want to keep feeling like I have to survive. Watching that TED Talk with Kiki Palmer, it was resonating a lot with me. And it's like, when you've been in poverty and then you are moving to a level where you are no longer going towards poverty, it's okay. It's okay to rest. Number one, it's okay to take time for yourself, pause, know what you really want, because the survival mode will stay in your brain when it's not supposed to. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy to keep thinking that I have to be surviving. No, the surviving has done its part. These last 6 months, I was surviving. I was very much on alert at all times. My nervous system was taking a whole bunch. It was taking a whole bunch of hits. And I'm okay now. I feel confident. I have a secure job. I found an amazing community that I can be a part of. And I found an amazing place that I can be a part of where it'll be peace and quiet. And that's my thank you to myself, to keeping a promise to myself, right? Getting a job, getting an apartment, so that now when it comes to basketball, school, my own personal well-being, I won't have to think about getting up and wondering, oh shoot, I don't have any food in the fridge. Oh shoot, I have to go outside to go take a shower. All of that is gonna be out of my head. So now new ideas, new ways of progressing and being healthy can come in my brain and not just surviving. So I'm gonna take all of these down, pack them up. Honestly, it's just gonna be my poster, my desk stuff, and then my clothes, and then all that is just lotion, perfume. I'm gonna go through it and leave what I don't want and leave what I don't use, and really just be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna use this. Yeah, we're gonna, whatever. But yeah, the beds, I've been leaving the blankets. I'm not gonna take those. The next people that come in here, they can have blankets and, be warm or whatever. If I don't need the lotions, I'll just leave it here for them, most likely. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you get stuff, you have to give it back. If you're not gonna use it, give it back to somebody else. They'll most likely use it. So that's what I'm planning on doing right now. So that's the game plan for today. Yesterday I got called in to do some extra hours. Well, technically it's not extra hours, it's not over 40 hours, but it's close to 40. So whatever money I can make right now, because work study has ended, It's gonna pick back up in August, so I'm gonna go a couple of months without extra pay, so it's okay. I do have financial aid I can apply for, which will probably hit in August as well too. So I have that extra fund that I can look out for. So hey, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out. Even the housing, I think I mentioned in my other videos, the housing program that I'm part of, they're gonna assist me for a year. So that's gonna take a lot of weight off my freaking back. So I can really save money and really put forward into myself. I've never had this kind of support before. And besides my living with my grandparents after I had graduated high school, that was the only support that I had, and I didn't know how to handle it. So this is another kind of support that, hey, I'm now mature. I am able to really process like what's happening and stuff like that. So yeah, besides my grandparents who wanted to be in my life and really wanted to take care, this is like the other help that I've never really been able to receive. And so I'm taking full advantage in the most positive way ever and really set myself up for success. So this will be probably the last video before I get into my apartment. If not, I might do another one because next weekend is a full moon, so I'm getting ready for that. Yes. So yeah, tomorrow's Memorial Day. I do have work. I don't know if that's considered like time and a half. Whatever, it is what it is. It's not for long either. So tomorrow I get to work out, basketball, and work and study. I needed to study today, but I feel like get my stuff packed so I don't have to worry about it, and I already know exactly what's gonna go inside of the van or the U-Haul truck, and it's not even gonna be a big one. It's gonna be like the smallest one. Okay, because we starting over fresh. We're doing everything brand new. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? When you know how to turn negative energy into positive energy, you have to do it with every area of your life. Not just with work, money, everything. Everything that comes your way that's negative, turn it into a positive moment and experience. So, yeah.